Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Cruz and this is our weekly update for Avid Excel. We are on quarter 4, week 4, and I hope that you all have a great week ahead of you. As usual, I wanted to start with something positive and recognize a Scholar of the Week. I will say it is getting more and more challenging since so many of you are awesome and you're doing such a great job, so I may have to recognize more than one of you, but I did want to give a special shout out today to Norman. You are doing such a great job. I know that I can see it because it's showing not only in our class, but you have great grades in all of your classes. I see it myself because you are checking in, you're asking for help, you're revising if you need to, and overall you're just really showing a lot of effort. So keep up the good work and I'm really proud of you. In our this week, Norman really represents our inspirational quote, which says, "Nothing will work unless you do." This is written by Maya Angelou. If you guys remember, we actually read a poem from her, "Still I Rise." Very inspirational. I think that you guys should go back and read that if you need some inspiration. But it's really important knowing that like all your hard work is really going to pay off, so keep going. Our scholar goal this week is to work on schoolwork for at least 2 to 3 hours per day. A lot of you are finding your routines and you're getting used to them, so good job. And if you still haven't found your routine, then remember it's just really about taking the time each day to plan ahead and using our weekly logs that are assigned to really help you plan for those days. In our weekly log, I change things up every now and then. Like this week, you'll notice that on slide 3, you're being given a task for teacher appreciation. So it is this week, as you may have heard in Mrs. Pena's announcements. So a task that you guys have for teacher appreciation is to send at least one teacher an email. So you will get points for sending that one email. It doesn't have to be very long. I give you an example of what to say here, but just send a short email saying something like, "Dear Mr. or Miss," then tell them their name, then click a space, wish them a happy Teachers Appreciation Week, and then take a moment to say, like, I wanted to take a moment to thank you for, be like specific, and then tell something that you appreciate that teacher for, and then sign off on your name. So it can be really short and sweet like that, and you can add more details if you want to. Okay, so that's like step 1, send it directly to that teacher. And the second step, I did post a Padlet for you to just let us know who did you choose and why. And so you'll notice the Padlet's been open already. You guys could have access. Like I already have a student from first period. She already wrote who she's appreciative of why. I wrote my example about my 7th grade teacher. So you can use that as an example as well. And after you guys are finished with that, then you can submit, you're able to submit a email to more than one teacher if you want to, and I'll give you extra credit. So your limit is 3. You can send it up to 3 teachers for extra credit. And one of the guidelines is you can't choose me. I always say that because it's kind of awkward to give you an assignment like and tell you like, oh, thank me, so don't choose me. And it is due by Thursday. If some of you have me for more than one class, then you can choose me if you want the extra credit, just because I feel bad for you guys since I'm a third-year teacher in that case. Okay, so that's our new change for this week. And then this week in our class, we have some birthdays coming up this weekend. We have Michelle and Giselle that are having a birthday. So happy birthday to the both of you. Here's a little like song for you if you guys want to hear the birthday. Okay, so I won't play the whole thing right now since we're doing the whole overview video, but I hope you have a happy birthday. And then everything else in our weekly agenda is basically the same. Our focus for this week's goal is going to be to reach out to our other Avid classmates. So that means specifically think about people from our 2nd period. Think about anyone that you haven't talked to recently. It shouldn't be somebody that you already talked to because then that wouldn't be much of a goal. But really try to find someone who's part of our Avid family. At least find 2. You can email them, you can message them through a social media, however you would like. You can call them over the phone and just find out how are they doing, how's school going for them, can you offer them any advice or positivity. So just ask yourself, like, how can you check in with other classmates this week? everything else is the same. So continue finding the routine of adding your, adding onto your weekly logs, and hopefully that's part of your routine that you're getting used to. Okay, other than that, I'm going to share the daily assignments with you. Everything's basically the same routines. I will say that one thing you need to expect for tomorrow is that we are going to have a Google class participation time. So that'll be at 1:30 tomorrow. So you will get credit for showing up to our class tomorrow. So make sure that you look for the link when I share it tomorrow morning and just click it to join us. And other than that, everything else is the same. So our tutorial we will always have, well, actually I made a mistake on our times, but our tutorial time is always going to be 12:30 because I'm trying to keep it at the same time. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to keep it at the same time so that way you guys know what time to expect. So it'll always be 12:30 p.m. not a.m. I'm fixing that right now. So as you guys are getting into that routine, we know that the Zoom TRFs are due by 9 o'clock in the morning. The Jamboards, just show up to the tutorial ready with your Jamboard so you can work on it. And then the same thing goes with the optional office hours. It's the same times so that you guys can get used to that. And then basically the only new thing this week is the teacher email for the appreciation week. Okay, so as usual, if you have any questions, please call me or you can email me, message me through Google Classroom. Just let me know. That way I can help you out.